That gives people time to get there. All right. Oh, wait.
The brown table.
What brown table? Hey, all, give me 1 minute.
Christmas tree. This is crazy.
Oh. Okay. All right. I am coming. I gotta move my cards over there. I wish I could have just sat up here on the floor, but I didn't sit up what's behind me, so it's gonna be crazy. Okay. What is this thing I got over here? Okay. Alrighty, I'm here. Woo! Funny story about why I'm not ready. Hold on. Oh, Jesus. I'm kind of laughing at myself right now. All right. That'll work. Whatever. Okay. So, apparently, I put on some weight, guys, because I really thought, oh, why did it switch around? Y'all not supposed to be seeing all that? The playpen? Why did it switch around and pick it the other way? Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, crazy. So anyway, I had a totally different dress on, right? Or so I thought. I got stuck in the dress. I couldn't get it down over my breasts. And it wasn't going down over my butt. Now, mind you, it was tight the first time I got the outfit. It was not made for me. It was made for someone else, but the person gave it to me. And when they squeezed me in it in Guinea, I was able to wear it and I was okay. Not anymore. I put that joint on today thinking I was going to be cute. I was like, oh, after I do my live, I could do my new moon dance in this cute dress. I couldn't breathe. And I thought I was going to have a panic attack because I didn't think I could get it off. I was like, I'm not going to be able to get it off. My daughter had to help me get it off. and I was scared still while she was doing it. So had to do a whole wardrobe change because that dress just did not fit. That was crazy though. So I apologize for my lateness. Trying to get myself together. Oh, but yeah, that was nuts. I said, what a new beginning. New Moon said, you best tighten up them abs, and do something. Mind you, though, I had just finished eating, and then I thought I was going to squeeze into a dress that I already barely could fit. But I should show y'all the dress. But I'm telling you, mark my words, if you ever seen the episode of The Cosby Show with Claire Huxtable, she got to fit into this dress by a certain time or whatever, some event they got to make. And by the time it comes, she fits it. That's going to be me. Watch. I'm going to be able to wear that dress. I got to just get my... I just got to get this together. Anyway, welcome to Get Into It with Amina. New Moon. I want to turn this a little more. Please don't fall camera. All right, I don't know why the light always reflects over my head once it's at this angle, but whatever. So, welcome to this new moon in Capricorn. Now, let me sweet water myself up. This new moon vibe is so welcomed at this time. It is all about new opportunities. New opportunities, just like the portal yesterday. All of this has been leading up to new opportunities. Now, the portal yesterday was really telling you to stay open to opportunities that you wouldn't normally be open to. So it was more of opening up a fearlessness within us. If you were ready to tap into that, you know, some people might not have been ready to tap into that, and they might have missed out on a lot of things. Being fearless can mean a lot. It doesn't necessarily mean, you know, people always think when you're being fearless, you're doing something that I guess other people would be afraid to do. Being fearless is like you trust in the Most High so much that you could take a risk. It's like taking a leap of faith. So say, for example, there's something I really want. I only got exactly enough to get it. After I get what I want, I don't have nothing physically in my pockets. Am I going to trust that this money is going to return, or am I going to be afraid and not trust? Now, your money's going to get spent regardless in some way, shape, or form. So you might as well use it for something that you love, something that you enjoy. And that's where like a fearlessness comes in. Fearlessness to me means trusting in the Most High. It doesn't mean doing stupid stuff. You know, I ain't gonna do something crazy. Let me go 99 miles per hour down the highway and I'm gonna trust that God got me. No, not that. That's called stupid. And God's gonna be up there laughing with your ancestors. Like, look at dummy. Trust that they're gonna get in a car accident. They could trust that, you know. So that don't mean do craziness. It just means being willing to go after what you want, to do what you want that's going to be for the better good of you and others, and not have a worry about what's going to happen next, because you already know God got it covered. That's fearlessness, okay? So, on that note, I'm going to do a general reading for the new moon in Capricorn energy, and then I'm going to let you all pick a pal. Now I'm going to do the live shuffles. I think when I do live reads and I shuffle live, it's so much more, I think, of a deeper experience, because you're literally watching spirit give guidance rather than it's already preset for you. So that's what we're going to do today. I think I'm going to let you choose based off of crystals and the top card. Matter of fact, some of you like to choose from crystals, so I'll use crystals and I'll use top card energy. So you'll get to look at what the top card is. That'll be your final card for your advice. So on that note, let me give you a general new moon reading. And when I say general, that pretty much means overall forecast for the next, I guess, about 5 to 7 days the vibration of this new beginnings, new opportunities coming in. What can we expect as a community? Okay. Then with the pals, you're more so going to get a general, more individual look. Okay. Still not 100% personal, so don't take everything like verbatim. You're always told when you are in these general readings to take what resonates, okay? Don't take everything and say, oh gosh, this is that and that is this, and why did it say this and that? Remember, there's a whole bunch of other people that are going to look at this too, so their guides are here. You're just being guided to the pal that's going to be the most accurate for you and have what you need to hear at this moment. With that disclaimer said, let's get into it with Amina. We're going to start with the general outlook. Okay. All right, so I'm going to use my Moonology cards to give you a general outlook of what to expect, what the vibe is going to be like overall for the possibly next whole week, about 7 days. I feel like we're going to be in this vibration. Wow, the sun's coming out strong, and we was just in the middle of a storm, but it still said thunderstorm, severe thunderstorm watch, so this could just be the eye of the storm. We'll see. For those that don't know, I'm out here in Queens, New York City for the holidays. And I never come out here with my family in the winter and it isn't some kind of storm. So sorry to everybody who has to endure this. I don't know. Maybe we're always going through some kind of huge transformation or transition at the time. Okay. So here we go. Give you 4 and 4. So the first messages I'm getting for the vibe. I got new moon in Scorpio. Work through your fears. Didn't I just talk about fearlessness? So this new moon is going to have a lot to do with working through things that you would shy away from, things that you might dim your light, work through them. Anything that you think about doing or anything that you want to do that causes you to get nervous, do it. That's the thing that you're supposed to do. Anything. If it's a competition, I don't know if somebody's supposed to enter something, it popped in my head. If you're supposed to enter a contest or a competition or I don't know, grant awards, writing competition, dance stuff. I'm seeing a lot of creative artists. Do it if it's something that makes you nervous. If you're supposed to be starting a new project and you're like, I did this before and it didn't go so well, I'm scared to do it again. Do it now. Work through your fears. You're getting an extra boost from your spirit guides and your ancestors to work through these fears. Hold your vision. Fixed moon. So you're being asked to stay in track with what your vision is, what it is you want, what it is you desire. Hold that vision. Don't let fear change it. Sometimes you get scared and you might go, okay, that makes me scared, but this makes me comfortable. I'm going to do that. Don't do that. It's time to release negativity. And this is full moon in Scorpio. A lot of Scorpio energy. That gives me a lot of energy of transforming, of changing, of things dying so that something new could be reborn. A lot of water energy. So emotions may be feeling a little shifty at this time. But I'm telling you now, let go of the negative thinking, let go of the fears, and hold your vision. Lastly, we got a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. All right. So there's something that you're getting close to that you've been building momentum towards, that it's going to be exciting, when it finally comes to fruition. Let it come into fruition. Don't let negative thoughts and fears make you lose sight of the vision and your goals. What other advice do we have from the Moonology deck for this new moon vibration? How else can we work through our fears, release negative thinking? Full moon in Aries again. cool your emotions. And I just said a lot of water energy is going to be a lot of emotions. Fire and water. So that's a lot of emotions, things you're passionate about, things that you care deeply about coming to the surface and maybe going through huge changes at this time. Watch your emotions, stay calm, meditate, visualize, pray, whatever you do that brings your emotions down. Soak in the tub, listen to music, whatever it is you do, dance. Last quarter moon in Aries. Wow, now we got the fire coming in. Work through your feelings. You just were told to work through your fears. So it's a lot of feelings coming to the surface, a lot of things that are going to be coming to the surface that may get in the way of your vision and of this huge, exciting climax that's coming in for you. And I feel it's coming in by the end of the year. If you don't let fear and negative energy and over emotional reactions get in the way. Find a balance. Full moon in Libra. A lot of full moon energy means a lot of things are going to be revealed that you did not see, that you did not realize before. Find a balance, okay? And this looks like a path. It gives me an energy of, well, it is a pathway or a trail, but it feels like a balance between, I don't want to say old and new, but as you're making a transition from your old life to a newer life, it's like just find a balance that you're not completely letting everything go at one time where you're unable emotionally to handle this, or you're jumping into a whole lot of new things at one time and it just becomes like just too much. All right, find a good balance where you are making changes in your life gradually, and you are also welcoming in new energy as you are releasing old. So there's a balance between the two. And lastly, new moon in Scorpio again. Go deeper. So there's a need to really, really look deep beyond your emotions. If things emotionally are, if your emotions are getting, I don't want to say, I was going to say fuzzy, but if you're feeling like they're unstable at times, or you don't really have full control over them, go deeper. Try to figure out what the trigger is. Why is this making me feel emotional to a point where I don't have control over how I react? Okay, that's what go deeper means for the tribe at this time, is to really try to find the answers. Is it certain people that whenever this person's around, your emotions come bubbling up? And that's not to say don't be emotional, but it is to say to have a handle on your emotions, to feel rather than to be emotional. Try to feel more. And when you feel more, you're tapping into your intuition, because you get this feeling. I have a feeling. I feel this rather than I'm reacting. Okay? You know what I mean? Just reacting without thought. All right. That is your general advice for this new moon vibration. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to allow you to pick a pal. Let me get my crystals. I'm going to do 3 pals for you guys. Let's get some different crystals going here. So I'm going to choose 3 crystals, and I'm going to show you 3 cards that they're affiliated with. And then you can choose your pal based off of the crystal or the card that you feel drawn to. Okay, that's 1, 2. Okay, I'll take this. Oh no, we can keep that 3. Okay. All right, I'm going to show you the 3 cards that these crystals are affiliated with, and I'll show you the crystals. Let me see. Okay. So I'm going to shuffle them live for you. Enchanted Map Oracle cards. And they will hold your advice for the end of your PAL selection, along with the Juice Oracle cards that you all have been becoming more familiar with if you've been here for my last few reads. Those will be the cards that will hold your advice, but this is going to be the last because it's the first. And I like to begin and end everything from the same way. The way you begin something is the way you end it. You finish is what I like to believe or set the tone for. Okay. So pile number 1 will be represented by this card. Making a choice. And this crystal, pink quartz heart. So if you feel drawn to this card or this crystal, then pile number 1 will hold your new moon reading. Pile number 2 will be represented by Magical Map Shifter. And this Amazonite crystal. So if you feel drawn to the Magical Map Shifter, whoa, a lot of okay, spirit guide. Yeah, sorry about that. Sometimes the way my phone is set up, it has a lot of cracks on it. So if any energies pass through or around me, the screen lights up, it picks up the reflection. So we got Magical Map Shifter, which must really be magical, and Amazonite for pile number 2. Okay. If you feel drawn to either of those, then your new moon reading is in pile 2. And then we have pile number 3. Sacred Pool. And the crystal for this pile is the quartz crystal. This quartz is wrapped in copper. So if you feel drawn to the sacred pool or this quartz, then your new moon reading is in pile number 3. Okay. I'll show you each of them one more time, just so that you can see if you pick up anything. And then I'm gonna get started. So pile 1, again, is making a choice, and the pink quartz heart. Pile 2 is the Magical Map Shifter and the Amazonite. And pile 3 is Sacred Pool and the quartz crystal. All right, let's get cracking. All right, I'm not using those. So each pile will have 4 cards plus this last card. All right, as your read. If you need a more personal reading, y'all know where to find me. You can always message me and you can set that up. Okay. Or go to steamholisticarts.com. But I think I'm going to be taking that site down soon and making a new one. So your best bet is to email admin, ADMIN, at steamholisticarts.com, or just message me on Facebook through any of my pages. The Facebook group page, my personal page, my Get Into It page. You can also message me on Patreon too. I'm trying to think of all my outlets. Oh, and Aminaism at Gmail. I don't get to that one as often though. Instagram, IG, Get Into It with Amina. That's a good place too. And my TikTok is the same thing. Get Into It with Amina. All right. All right. So if you were drawn to pile number 1 and the pink quartz crystal, let's get you your new moon vibe. Now, what I'm looking at when I'm pulling these cards is what new beginnings are being made available to you at this time, and then giving you advice as to what could be a challenge and how to get around these challenges. Okay. So my pile number 1s, we got the Son of Wands, which is the Knight of Wands here. So the new beginning in your life is stuff that is going to make you feel very passionate. But I am going to tell you, even though your flame is lit and you might be very excited about something, try this time around as a new beginning for you to stick with something and see it through. Okay? Even when the flame starts to feel like it's getting low or it's getting dim, keep the spark going. Because you have a tendency, my power ones, to start things and not finish them. To start and not finish. Start and not finish. When you are all in, it is amazing. But when you feel like, oh, it's starting to dwindle, the fun, the energy, the love for it, the whatever, you pull out. They want you now to jump into something and stay committed. Keep the fire going. Stay passionate about whatever it is you want to bring in a manifestation. Okay? Bottom of the deck for you guys, you have a tower moment on the way under this new moon energy. We have Minar. Minar is the tower. But yours came through reverse. That means there's something that needs to just be knocked down and restarted again that you're kind of clinging to. So it could be whatever it is that you're starting, stopping. Okay? I feel like it could be a creative project. I feel like it could also be a relationship. So take what resonates. In and out, in and out. But the divine is going to step in now and just show you that this was not a stable thing from jump. Start over. Either start over with what you're doing or start fresh with something totally new. And we'll see what the other cards have to say for that. But this is your opening. Okay, Knight of Wands and the Tower. So you want to either focus on a project or a relationship and see it through to its end, or you want to start something new and really bring a fresh, brand new energy to it. Okay, let's see what else you need to hear. What else does pile number one need to know? I ask for spirit guides, ancestors to come through. Divine, if you have messages, send it through. Divine energy. All right, my power ones. Release. No wonder why you have a making a choice as your main card. Release. That's why you got the Tower. There's some things you need to let go of. My power ones, there's a huge transformation waiting for you with this new moon. See all these butterflies? There's a huge shift and change that needs to come in. All right. However, it can't come in as long as you're clinging to a shaky, unstable relationship or project. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. So it's just some things you're going to have to let go of to get the ball rolling in the direction that you want it to roll in. All right. Let's see. What's your vibe going to be under this new moon's influence? Because that was the challenge. The challenge for my power ones is being able to release and let go of the old. All right. And we're in a new moon, so you need to be doing exactly that. You have Sun and Sagittarius. Stride out into new territory. Adventure. Okay. So on one aspect, you're stuck in not letting go of things that you need to let go of. But your vibe is one of wanting new experiences. You want adventure. You want to forge a new path or to experience something new. So you got to let go of the old in order to experience new territory. And your advice from the Juice Oracle. Juice based on, yes, the movie Juice. If you're not familiar with that iconic New York movie, look it up. You have success over competition. All right. I made this card because one of the main characters, GQ, actually wins the first round of the DJ competition, which his friends made him feel like he wouldn't win because he was just a local DJ. So you got success over competition, and your advice is you have no one that can be compared to you. You're uniquely gifted. So if one of the things you're clinging to is a false idea or image of yourself, let it go. If you're clinging to a relationship because you feel like you can't do no better, let it go. If you're clinging to a project that is already showing you either the people you're working on it with don't see your worth, or you are no longer passionate about it, but you're scared, like, I can't do nothing better than this, let it go. You have unique gifts and you will be successful over your competition. Last but not least, you do have some matters of the heart. This has a lot to do. This new moon is going to bring in new beginnings for you when it comes to love. Now, that could be things you love to do or people you love to do. And you need to make a choice. Making a choice. As you can see, your whole reading had to do with making a choice. Are you going to stick with something that is shaky and unstable? Or are you going to move into something new and that's fresh? And maybe you don't know what is going to happen, but you already see what's happening with what you've been sticking with. So why not make the choice to go in the direction of what is being presented to you as a new beginning, a new opportunity? And that's what is being asked of you under this new moon's energy. What are you going to choose to do? Stay with old stuff that's already kind of wobbly, or go for something new and fresh that could mean adventure? Okay? Choice is yours. All right, pal ones. Peace, love, blessings, all that good stuff. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. If you chose pal number 2, Magical Map Shifter, or the Amazonite crystal, this is your reading. Okay. Let's get you some tarot first. See what's going on. We have the Three of Swords, my pal 2. What else do we have? And Dunya. So your message, what is happening with you under this new moon, is actually a good thing. Maybe you feel like you've suffered some kind of heartbreak. Something didn't go the way you expected. I'm also getting with this energy too. This isn't just love. I feel like people have disappointed you. Maybe you've had friends, co-workers, people you thought that would support you that turned around and stabbed you in the back, made you feel less than. Whatever the case may be, something happened that was a wound to the heart. Under this new moon's energy, you're being given an opportunity. That cycle's coming to an end. So you might already feel as if you have bled out. Your heart has bled out. You have cried. You are done. Okay? You're moving into a new cycle. That's what you don't see. Under this new moon's energy, Dunya is the world, excuse me. All right? It's the card of the world. And it's funny, it adds up to 3, and you got the 3 of Swords. So 3, 3. Okay, that might be an important number for you. The next 3 days, the next 3 hours, something, you might be moving into something fresh and new. So where you once were feeling, look at the total contrast, dark and lonely and, hopeless almost. You're moving into a new cycle where your hope is renewed. Things are refreshing themselves, and you have more hope. And I hope that's what you're actually feeling and experiencing at this time, because that's what this new moon is ushering in for you. A new cycle, all right? Whole new cycle, karma clear, lessons learned type energy. All right, let's see what else we got for you. Wow. Long night moon, darkness. This is the challenge. This is the deck I'm using for your challenge that you could possibly be facing. So, right now you probably don't see dunya. You probably like, what? Where is this? This me happy, carefree on a swing. You could be a man or a woman or any gender, doesn't matter. You know, the cards just give off vibration. But they're using a feminine vibration for that nurturing, motheringly feeling, emotions just flowing, and just carefree vibe. Maybe this is what you feel like right now. Like, I'm alone. I don't see what's ahead. Everything's a little dark. I've just gotten past this vibe. And now I feel like, oh, there's confirmation. Your guides, if you chose pile 2, yeah, okay. So now I'm feeling like, what do I do? When you see a rabbit or a hare or a bunny, they usually represent prosperity. But it's sitting there. So there's something you're afraid of. Maybe you can't see what's ahead. You don't realize that you're not going to go through that 3 of Swords anymore, that you're moving towards a new cycle. And whenever something's dark, well, what's going to come next but the light? You can't get any darker when you're in the darkness. So you're being beckoned to move forward, to trust. Your challenge at this time is to move out of the darkness now, to move forward towards the light and not be afraid that the dark will never end or that it will constantly return. Yeah, there's always periods where you might feel like you're in the dark, but they're always temporary and you need to move forward at this time. And they're trying to light the way for you to an extent. Just gotta keep moving forward. All right, let me see. What is your vibe at this time? Moon in Leo, let your inner hero out. Heroism. So I do feel like you're someone who's a champion for the people. Maybe your heart was broken or, wounded by things you did for other people and you didn't feel that that love was returned or that energy was returned. You've helped a lot of people. You've been in service to people. And at the end of the day, maybe you feel like you got their ass to kiss. And don't lose that energy. They're saying, let your inner hero out. Continue to do the work you do in this world. Continue to love people unconditionally. Continue to love yourself and not beat yourself up as well. But at the same time, know that even as a hero in people's lives, you can't save everybody. Okay? Remember that. Right? Some people gotta save themselves or want to be saved, period. But with that, I get a nurturer. Heroism is like filling in that space for those people who are missing a piece of themselves, who maybe have been wounded and broken as well. That can relate to you. Interesting. All right, let's get you some advice. Wow, that's a lot. Okay. Well, the top card is Old Man Quiles. Old Man Quiles was the Spanish man who ran the bodega in Juice. Your advice from the Old Man Quiles card is you may have a chance to make a lot of money from your own business or a new job. Just make sure no one tries to cheat you or steal what's yours. Watch your money. So maybe that's how you've been. Also, some of you may have also been backstabbed in the past through sharing your ideas with people. And then either them taking it for themselves, shutting you down, like, oh, that ain't never gonna work. Cheating you out of stuff. Maybe you've worked for people and you were kind because you felt in your heart, oh, these people really need the assistance. I'm gonna just do this for you and then you can pay me later, and you never got your money. You got cheated. Things like that. They're saying be careful of that at this time. That's the advice. So be a hero. Give of yourself. Love on people. But save yourself too. Make sure you're being treated fairly. Make sure that focus on your business and your coin, because you got the potential right now to make a lot of money. You just have to be very careful of how you move forward. Okay, and with whom. Alrighty. Last but not least, you got with this Amazonite. I do feel like you're very open-hearted, my pal twos. I almost feel like you're somebody who doesn't want to be known as that. You try to act hard, you try to hide your emotions to an extent, but you're very open-hearted, you're very empathetic. You really feel other people's emotions and feelings, and I think that's a part of your cover where you may seem like you don't, because you are such a feeling type of person. It gives me heart chakra energy, it gives me earthy energy too. You're very grounded. You know how to ground your emotions, but sometimes some people might take it as, oh, you're cold. With this new moon, I feel like you're going to feel your heart chakra opening even more. I do feel your connection to the planet intensifying. And I even feel root chakra energy, like just connecting to the planet, feeling safe in your own skin, feeling fearless about doing the things that you want to do, and not feeling lonely when you're alone. That's another thing I just heard. Learning how to love being alone. And there go the sunlight coming on in, like, that's right. Magical map shifter. You do not have to worry about time. Okay? And this adds up to 7. I'm going to go in the book for this real quick. Spirit orchestrates everyone's destiny is the key phrase for this card. When a magical map shifter card arrives, it comes with a mission to make you aware of the people who come into your life to impact your personal growth. Perhaps you may meet a soulmate whose presence invites you to be the best you that you can be, or someone who leads you out of difficulty and into a place of safety or success. Pay attention to those individuals who cross your path today and cause you to reflect on your journey. Maybe it's me. Be awake and aware. I'm joking, y'all. And recognize them for the important change agents they are. Your whole perspective about who you are and why you're here will shift. The magical map shifter always initiates you into a better version of yourself. And I do get magician energy from this card, that you are also able to manifest. There's somebody who time is not of essence. Don't think, I got to do this, I got to do that, I'm running out of time. And that's how you start telling the wrong people what you're trying to do. And no, you have all the time in the world. Just focus on what it is you want to do and bring it into fruition. Manifest, manifest, manifest. Speak it into your reality. Okay, be a co-creator with the creator. And on that note, my pal twos, that's what I got for you. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video. Peace, blessings, all that good stuff that comes from being a part of my tribe. Enjoy the new moon energy. I'm moving on to pal number 3. So if you were drawn to Sacred Pool or this quartz crystal here, then this is your reading. So let's start first with the vibe. What is going on with you, my pal threes? I do see I got a flash. While I'm shuffling, sometimes they'll make certain cards flash for me. I did see the Fool card. So I do feel like you are either wanting to embark on something or do something that you feel is a risk. I don't know if you're being pushed to do it or not, so we'll see what the cards say. But I do feel like there's something you want to do, or you've been hoping to do or dreaming to do, and it could be a little risky. So you're not sure if it's a stupid move or if it's something where you need to just trust in God and jump. So let's see what else they want to say. I know if that card comes up, I'm going to freak out. So hopefully they just flashed it for me and that was it. And let's see. All right, so your first card, 9 of Swords. Yeah, you are not getting a lot of sleep. You're worrying about something, stressing about something. Something is haunting you and on your mind that you, it just feels like you're just not relaxing. unable to relax. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the 5 of coins here. 5 of coins reverse. Are you worrying about money? Are you worrying about being accepted? Those are the two things I'm getting, is acceptance and finance. Okay, I almost want to pull another card for y'all, because this vibe here, no. You cannot go into the new moon energy feeling like this. Stressed the hell out, not getting any rest, worrying about your coin. Not good. I'm going to shuffle. We're going to see what else we got going on for you, because it has to be something. You are part of this soul tribe. Has to be something else. Okay. All right. There we go. Now, I wasn't taking reversals, but this was reversed. So I said it got to have a different message. It has to be something different. And so you might have been feeling hardships around money, but that's coming to an end. Yay! That's why it's reversed. So you are healing and recovering and starting to have a better outlook when it comes to your material wealth. Whereas here, initially, you were worrying and stressing. And you may still do that sometimes, but you're being shown that this new moon, you're not in this position anymore. You're flipping it. So you're about to be coming into some abundance. And it's because of spiritual work you've been doing. It says like a spiritual growth is what I'm feeling. You know, and that's why I think now you're starting to understand how to manifest money. You're starting to understand that money is a vibration. And if you don't vibrate to money, then money will not vibrate to you. You have to be a magnet for money. That's why people say fake it till you make it. You know, you see people walk around blinging, and then you might talk to them and they be like, this is fake gold, or this is the only real gold I own, or whatever, or this is the only real fancy outfit I got. I just felt like being cute today. But if you don't know them, they look like they're successful and they're doing great in the world. Trust and believe, not very long after you've seen them, they probably are. They're probably going somewhere where they're going to meet the right person that's going to put them on to something. You got to vibrate to what it is you want to call in. It's just like people who want to call in a new relationship, but you're in a funk. You feel like, I ain't never going to find the one. They don't exist. But yet you out there looking. Do that make sense? You're not going to find nobody if you've already told the universe that they don't exist. So then your vibration is that of one that's going to block rather than draw in. I hope that makes sense. I feel like somebody need to hear that. All right. Let's see what your challenge could be at this time. Hopefully it's no challenge. Okay, that jumped right out. In fact, more than one jumped out for y'all, so I'm going to take it. Power threes. You have the void. No wonder why. Okay. So you're in a space right now where you need to rest. Good Lord. Spirit's not even letting me show the card. I'm waiting. Okay. The void. It's like you see someone laying there. They're like at the shore. They've been through so much and they still keep trying to go. But it's time to pause. The other card you have is gratitude. Last quarter moon. Wow. I'm getting so much from this card. This is the only group that got 2 cards, okay? So you're being shown the issue and the way out of the issue, okay? Now I'm going to look into void for you, because void is not as bad as it might look. All right? It gives me the feeling of a fresh start after you have rested and contemplated and planned how you're moving forward. Yep. First sentence. Your time to rest and reset is here. It's exactly what Spirit was telling me. The person is laying down by, I gave me the energy of someone lying by the shore, but they're not moving. It says, release all that does not serve you. Stop resisting. The void is a time of possibility, not just darkness. There is nothing to fear in letting go of negative patterns and habits. So let go of the old. Okay? Let go of the old. That's going to be a challenge, is letting go of the old. Now, gratitude. The reason why this can come up as a challenge is because when you're in a dark space, when you are resting and you're trying to recharge and reboot, it can be hard for you to see the things around you that you need to be thankful for. But if you can stay in an energy of gratitude, because you're getting a lot of assistance, it feels like you helped a lot of people with this old hand and this hand reaching up. It just gives me the energy that you're someone who's been in service. You've helped people, even if it's not a part of your job. It's just you, who you are. Now, spirit, the divine, I'm hearing like the divine, is going to help you. But you have to stay in a space of gratitude. You have to see the light. You have to see where everything is wonderful and beautiful. And know that the void is not about being in the dark. It's about a time where you are pressing the reset button. God is giving you a chance to reset stuff and start over and start fresh, and you're getting a helping hand. Okay? Let's see what vibe you are in at this time. Is it helping you or is it not? Wow, my pal threes. I'd love to know what pals y'all chose, so always feel free to put your pal number in the comments. I see the comments, I always respond. All right. And it also helps me connect to your energy better when you comment, when you subscribe. It directs your guides right to me whenever I decide to do a read. I know, pal 3, you have a lot of ancestor energy around you at this time, because I was feeling regular, which usually gives me angel energy when I'm a little cooled off. For the other 2 pals, more angelic, more deity-based energy, and spirit animal guides. Whereas this pal, I'm starting to get hot. So this feels like your ancestors, you got some passed on ones who are also here trying to extend you some help. Eclipse in Capricorn. You got an eclipse card. Reevaluate success, new direction. Didn't I say the void is all about a reset? You need to reevaluate your idea of success for one. Okay? What makes you feel your success? Hey, Monique. You know, maybe you have a wrong idea of what is successful. And this could be pertaining to relationships or with work. Either one. Maybe you've done things that were successful already and you don't realize it. All right. Now we're in the new moon in Capricorn, and you got the eclipse in Capricorn, my pal 3s. So I'm feeling very strongly, whatever it is you're doing, if it's a relationship with a friend, a lover, or a career, you need to go in a new direction with it now. Either flip your energy and how you're dealing with it, or take a totally new direction and let that old go. Okay, if it's an old career you've been trying so hard to get successful at and you just don't see it, new direction. All right. If it's a relationship, new direction. If it's a friendship, new direction. Nothing right now should you be hanging on to that is difficult. All right. This is goat energy. You're supposed to be climbing to the mountain. And you also know in hood terms, the goat is the greatest of all time. Okay. So if you're not feeling like the greatest of all time and whatever it is you're doing, then it's time for a new direction or a new approach. But when I hear direction, it doesn't make me think approach. It makes me think a totally new route. Okay, reroute. All right. And that's scary, but yeah. Juice Oracle advice. Pile number 3. Take this. Gosh, you got the card that says he made a move. It's not a funny scene in the movie. Bishop is being screamed on by his friends because he shot old man Quillis. Didn't need to shoot him, but he, in the panic of everybody saying, why'd you shoot him? He says he made a move. And your advice from this card says, do everything in silence for a while now. People are watching you and curious to know what you're up to next. You're an influencer, but for now, shh. Don't tell nobody your plans. And that's on all levels. You either got exes watching you, you got friends watching you. And with social media, y'all know what watching you means. The person don't gotta be sitting outside your house in their car looking. They can sit right online and go, what's so-and-so up to? Scroll, scroll, scroll. Oh, she was in New York yesterday. Where he at today? Oh, he with his kids today. Oh, they about to start a new job. That's, I guess that's nice. People can watch your life. So at this time, make silent moves right now, my Pal 3s. Do not post everything. Don't share everything with people. If you got a small circle or community you trust, like your soul tribe, and you gotta share, that's where you share. Don't put it out there for the world to see, okay? And that's just a warning. Last but not least, let me get you your advice from the Sacred Pool and Quartz Crystal. Now, when you chose if you were drawn to this quartz crystal, you're seeking some clarity. Maybe something is a little foggy for you. Maybe you just need a little boost in trusting your inner knowing. This copper gives this quartz extra boost in energy. So I feel like you're an intuitive pal, a group who is intuitively aware, but you struggle to trust it sometimes. And this just came to me, but you ain't got no problem sharing your intuition with others, but you don't trust it for yourself. So Spirit is saying, if you are feeling that way, you're getting an added boost of clarity under this new moon. So set that intention. I'm going to listen to my inner voice, my inner knowing, my inner compass, okay? I'm going to use my inner compass and I'm going to trust it. And there's some clarity coming in. And it feels like it's something old. Why I'm saying that? Because this is the first crystal I ever had in my life. And it was a gift to me. So I feel like a gift from the divine for you for Christmas is going to be something is going to be made very clear for you. And there's going to be no way that you could say, I don't get it. I don't see it. I don't understand. Okay. Whatever it is you're seeking clarity in, you're going to get that answer. I keep hearing for Christmas. So maybe by Sunday. Okay. And last but not least, Sacred Pool. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, hey, Sandy. Alrighty. Sacred Pool. Now I'm gonna look in the book for this one because I just want to be very clear since this is the group that needs some clarity. The world is a reflection of your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Embody the love you wish to see in the world. And the sun just came out extra for that. All right. So if you feel like you have not been seeing the love reciprocated that you're putting out, just be that love and watch it come back to you. All right. When you look into the mirror, do you like what you see? This card asks that you focus on self-love and self-esteem. Reflect by the sacred pool and be at peace with yourself. A detached self-examination made with rigorous honesty is called for now. Can you see how far you've come and how magical your life is? Do you notice the spark of the divine shining through your eyes? When you're conscious that you're the embodiment of spirit, it becomes easier to act in good conscience. Then you'll reap the greatest rewards. Your unique service to the world is not only needed, but celebrated. See the love within you and know that if you cast it upon the waters, it will return to you tenfold. Be at peace, for you are beautiful and loved. Act with surety and confidence, and success shall be yours, whatever your inquiry. All right. And that, I feel, was a great closer. Love on yourselves, my Pal 3s. A little quiet on the low. I chose Pal 3 too, and I was nervous when I saw our first cards. Like, oh, 9 of Swords. I haven't been sleeping, and I have been stressing. The Void. I'm like, damn, I should have picked a different pal. But yeah, I read some of these pick-a-pals are for myself as well. I try not to put it out there because I don't want to influence choices, but I don't be knowing what the powers are going to be, as you can see. But I hope you all got some clarity. Watch the video again, replay it as much as you need to. Listen again to the general read forecast. A lot about fearlessness the next few days. Anything that makes you feel hesitant, and not hesitant because you're like, I'm getting a bad feeling. That you need to listen to. But hesitant in a way that you're like, I'm scared, I'm having a panic attack if I do this, I don't know. That's what you need to conquer. That is the new beginning for you, is overcoming the things that you would dim your light from because you're afraid, because you don't have confidence, because you're scared of people's reactions. Are you going to get the support you want? The same energy reciprocated. Be the light and the love that you want to see in your life, and it will come back to you tenfold, was the message here. I think that was a real good one. Sending y'all lots of love. I am doing personal readings, so inbox me if you need one. Face-to-face ones are gonna be difficult this week, so if you want one, you have to hit me up early because I have to do my 5-month program readings. But pre-recorded readings, I'm doing those, no problem. I also do them as gifts for people. I don't necessarily read people without them knowing. So for it to be a gift for someone, it might not be able to be a surprise because, for all I know, y'all could buy a reading for somebody you just want to know their business, and you're really buying it for yourself. Like, I'm gonna pay for a reading, just read so-and-so or my ex-boyfriend. That you can do your own reading for yourself, and you can ask about these people, but I'm not gonna dig into their whole energy without them knowing. All right. So on that note, the next time I will be on will be December 20, I believe it's the 28th, the 9-day free Unleash Your Energy, okay? And that's my 9-day free. It has one bonus day, so there'll actually be 10 days. The 10th day will be on the full moon, and that's January 6th, and it'll be on YouTube, but live. But I will share it to the STEAM Holistic Arts Facebook group at probably like 7 in the evening. But I'll be on live. I forgot what time. 2 something, 1 something, 2 something. I'll post it. Y'all will see it. All right, y'all start to see them ads going up like crazy. Y'all know how I promote, so you'll see them everywhere. You won't miss it. But yeah, if you want to be VIP, that means at the end of each of those sessions, you get a card pull, personal reading. Now, let me make sure I get this right. It's $8 each day. But if you want to pay for the entire 10 days, I believe it was $50. I think it's $50 for 10 days of free card, 10 days of personal card pulls. If you just think, I might want one day, then it's $8 for that one day. That information will all be shared too, but that gives you VIP status, meaning you hang around after the event and you get your read. Even if you're not there live, I still do it. Okay? I think that's all the updates I had to give. Set your intentions. This new moon is potent. Whatever you want to manifest, set the intention that you're going to manifest it and start to work on your vibration, vibrating towards what it is you want. Me, I want a trip. I want to go see my man in Guinea. Yes, I've not seen him in 6 months except on video. So I'm claiming that, putting that out there now, that somehow, some way, I would get a windfall and I am going to go. And so set y'all intentions. My intention is to be prosperous this 2023 and to be happy and in love and not stressed out and 9 of swords in it, getting no sleep. Okay? Set y'all intentions, affirm them, claim them. Love y'all. Peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of this tribe. Later, y'all.